Russia's most critical military aviation companies is quietly slipping into financial crisis while still sitting at the heart of its airborne early warning and strategic bomber programs. What if the aircraft that are supposed to see everything in the sky depend on a manufacturer that is now drowning in losses, rising debt, and damaged production lines? And what if repeated long-range strikes have started to do what sanctions alone could not? Russia's Taganrog Aviation Scientific Technical Complex, named after Beriev, better known as TANTK Beriev, has reported a net loss of more than 5 billion rubles in 2025, a dramatic reversal from the profit it recorded just a year earlier. The numbers are not just bad on paper, they tell a deeper story about pressure on Russia's high-technology aviation sector, about production slowdowns, shrinking revenue streams, and the growing cost of keeping some of the most complex military aircraft in service. Revenue fell 3.8 times in just 1 year, dropping to 3.8 billion rubles. That kind of collapse is not a normal fluctuation, it signals major disruption. Production costs did go down, but much more slowly, which means the company was still spending heavily while earning far less. That gap crushed profitability. Gross profit fell more than 23 times, and instead of earning money from sales, the company posted a massive loss. At the same time, debt moved in the opposite direction. Liabilities climbed from 24 billion rubles to 27 billion. That means the company is relying more on borrowed money to stay operational. Meanwhile, accounts receivable were cut in half. In simple terms, there is less money expected to come in from customers in the near future, which tightens cash flow even further. This matters because TANTK Beriev is not a small subcontractor. It is one of the key pillars of Russia's airborne early warning and control capability. The A-50 fleet, which plays the role of flying radar for the Russian Air Force, is upgraded and maintained here. The next-generation A-100 program, designed to replace the older systems and provide modern surveillance and battle management, is tied directly to this enterprise. The A-60 Airborne Laser Project, one of the most secretive aviation programs, is also connected to the same industrial base. And it doesn't stop there. The company builds the BE-200 amphibious aircraft, a platform used for firefighting and maritime missions, and it performs modernization and overhaul work on Tu-95 strategic bombers and Tu-142 maritime patrol aircraft. These are not just aircraft, they are long-range assets that form part of Russia's nuclear deterrent and naval reconnaissance capability. When the facility responsible for maintaining them struggles financially, the impact goes far beyond balance sheets. There are also signs that the company has been pulled into new wartime production tasks, including involvement in tactical drone programs. That kind of shift usually brings short-term pressure because new production lines require investment, training, and supply chains that are often disrupted by sanctions and limited access to foreign components. Then there is the physical damage. The Taganrog facility has been targeted multiple times by Ukrainian long-range drone and cruise missile strikes. These attacks were not random. They focused on aviation infrastructure linked to airborne early warning and other high-value military aviation assets. Even limited damage to specialized workshops can slow output for months, because these are not ordinary factories. They rely on unique tooling, calibrated systems, and highly trained personnel that cannot be replaced quickly. When you combine reduced revenue, rising debt, lower incoming payments, wartime production pressure, and physical damage to infrastructure, the financial deterioration starts to make sense. This is not just a company having a bad year, it is an industrial node under stress from multiple directions at once. The strategic implications are significant. Airborne early warning aircraft are force multipliers. They extend radar coverage, coordinate fighters, detect incoming threats, and manage air operations across large distances. If modernization and maintenance slow down, the effectiveness of the entire Air Force is affected. The same goes for long-range bombers and maritime patrol aircraft. These platforms require constant overhaul and upgrades to remain operational. Another key issue is timing. Modernizing aircraft like the A-50 into newer standards or bringing the A-100 fully into service is already a complex and delayed process. Financial losses and production disruptions can push timelines even further, creating capability gaps that are difficult to hide in an ongoing conflict. There is also a broader industrial pattern here. High-technology defense manufacturing depends on stable funding, reliable supply chains, and uninterrupted production cycles. Once any of those elements is broken, recovery becomes slow and expensive. Even if state support increases, money alone cannot instantly restore lost capacity or replace damaged infrastructure. At the same time, this situation shows how modern warfare is not only fought on the front lines. Strikes on specialized defense facilities can generate long-term effects that are far more damaging than a single battlefield loss. Hitting maintenance, upgrade, and production centers creates a ripple effect across multiple weapon systems. Still, it would be a mistake to assume collapse. Companies like TANTK Beriev are considered strategically important. That usually means government intervention, emergency funding, and priority access to resources. The real question is not whether it will survive, but how quickly it can recover and at what cost to other programs. For Russia's aerospace and defense sector, the stakes are high. Maintaining airborne early warning aircraft, strategic bombers, and advanced aviation projects is essential for sustaining long-range operations and airspace control. Any prolonged slowdown directly affects operational flexibility. So what we are seeing is more than a financial report. It is a snapshot of the pressure on a critical defense enterprise in the middle of a high-intensity conflict. It reflects the strain of war production, the impact of targeted strikes, and the growing cost of keeping advanced military aviation in service under difficult conditions. And the biggest question going forward is simple. Can a company facing falling revenue, rising debt, disrupted production, and ongoing security threats continue to support some of the most important aircraft in Russia's inventory at the pace required by the war? Because in modern conflict, the side that sees first and coordinates better usually controls the sky. And behind that capability is not just technology, but the health of the industry that keeps it flying.